Afternoon, happy Monday, Lions. Happy Monday, everyone. And yes, the markets are still shit. But anyway, putting all that to one side, we're going to go through a few things on updates while we're slowly cooking and building on FTF100. So we're going to go on our payment system in a minute. Yep, still in beta format, but you guys can have play around with it yourself. Comparison checker, I think we've done that. Token checker, we're going to go and do that as well. A bit on Tangem as well, guys. And yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to start off with FTF100 Pay. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Now, what we're going to do here is, imagine I'm a merchant now. I accept FTF100 as payment. All right. As you can see, I've got a little bit of FTF100 in this account here. And I don't know, I've charged $1 for, I don't know, a cup of tea, coffee, whatever. So we want to receive. So we're going to click on receive. Yep. It's on the Solana network. We're going to copy and paste our contract address in there. We want $1. Yeah. Now we're going to generate the payment. And as you can see, it pulls the request of exactly what FTF100 price is at this moment in time. Now, off of my phone, let's see if I can do this right. Off of my phone now, as you can see, yep, that's working. We are now going to go to send. I haven't done this before, guys. We want to send FTF100. We want to scan the code. Oh, there you go. It went bloody quick. Oh, there you go. Right. And bosh, send. Now, we have just sent the pound for our coffee to. There you go. Voila. Simple as that. Now, I've got to close this bit down, so I've got to pause the video. You won't notice the difference, and then we go on to the second bit. Right, so I'll do this one more time, because I want to try and do it slower with the, you know, the way you've got to scan the QR code. So yet again, so we're on the desktop, we're on our Phantom wallet, so we want to receive £1, yeah. And sorry, not contract address. Yeah, it's not your contract address. It's your wallet address. Yeah. So paste. We want £1. Yeah. We want to generate the code. Yeah. And now let's make sure I do this right again. So here we go. I'm going to face the phone away over near my computer to start with. So we want to now scan that, innit? Yeah. So we want to send FTF100. Let's go back. Now we want to send. Yep, send FTF100. We want to scan the code. Right, ready? It's not going to do it yet. Right, so I'm going to swing around to the computer because it's really fast, guys. Right, so this is off of my phone. Yeah. And then what you do is go over to your code. Bosh. See that? So basically, and you'll do the same with wallet-to-wallet transfers on your phone. Yeah, so hang on, we're going to send. Oh, I'm clicking on here now. What a bell end. Right, send. Right, it's off my phone again. Ba-ding. Right. Easy, we received it, yeah? Another coffee. Right, so let's close that off. We don't need to... Oh, no. What I want to show you is as well on the phone... no, I can't show you on that because I've only got one screen up. Right, so we'll just pause it again for a sec. Right, so just real quickly. So obviously this part is on the desktop computer, so you won't see basically a scan with Phantom or something. So I'll try and bring it up on the actual phone itself. So let's put this in the middle so it makes it a bit easier. So basically this is my phone interface, guys. So if a lot of you guys are using the phone, so I'm doing this off of the phone there. So I want to copy and paste. Yep. So as you can see there, that's done. Now I'm going to scroll down. We want to generate the payment. And then there you go, the requested amount. So you can basically, what your friends, if they've got a Phantom wallet and stuff like that. And then it won't show this bit up, guys, where this here, pay now with mobile wallet app. So obviously I've got the Phantom wallet app on my phone. But I'm only using one screen for security reasons with Let's View or any of them. Yeah, I don't want my access to my other phone stuff, basically. Yeah, But basically, you just scroll down it and then you could click on this, and then there's the mobile app one. Simple as that. So it is sort of true, you know, scan to scan payment generation, right? So I think we'll leave it that on the payment system. Now we will move over to the next part. Right, the next thing we're going to do, guys, is check my previous videos on the comparison checker, yeah, and have a play around with it, guys, yeah, have a little mess around yourselves. So we're going to go on to token checker now. Basically what this does is you got to think long term, guys. Yeah, you got to think of retail investors. Most of you that are watching this channel, you understand how to go onto Deck Screener and stuff and check bubble maps and everything else. But the likes of, say, my mum, my dad, or a brother or sister that you're just getting into crypto and they're testing the waters, it's nice to have a simplified version of just being able to really quickly check a token out, whether it's any good or not, how long it's been running, whether they've got features like a website, Twitter account and stuff like that. So let's just start off with FTF100 itself. Yep, so we've come out with Deck Screener, we've copied the contract, and then we're going to the token checker. Right, we've pasted our contract address in. Now we're just going to scan the token. Now this will go away. It will check all the socials out, it will check all the legit, you know, like X account, everything else, and come back with a risk score. 0 being, you know, virtually no risk. There's always a risk in crypto, and even on a 0 score, although FTF100 will give a thumbs up, yeah, we do put a disclaimer in of this, like, but stay sharp, you know, even with a low score, crypto is highly volatile, yeah? Be patient, find the right entry levels in the projects that you're going in, yeah, and remember to take profits, yeah? So we're trying to be as responsible as possible over at FTF100, yeah? Now, we've scored because we've got low liquidity at the moment. Obviously, we're only at a 23k market cap. Yes, we've been 450k market cap before the 1010 happened, without going on about. Now, and it gives you a bit of a breakdown, you know, why we got, say, 5% score. So the base score starts at 50-50. Yeah, so penalties, add risk, trust signals, deduct risk, yeah. So we tick all the right boxes, yeah, including CoinGecko listing, apart from low liquidity. So basically, once our liquidity goes up over time, we should then have a 0 score as well. Now, another thing to point out, this is a very quick thing for any of you to check whether a token is listed on CoinGecko. Straight away, next to the token, it will have verified, a gold verified sort of label there. That verified only will show up if a token is listed on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, etc. Yeah, and then that's basically that. So, and then every single token, if we also pull whether they've got websites, their X account, Telegram, and to also do extra due diligence, it will come up with this. Look, additional checks, including bubble maps and everything else, via Deck Screener. So you can literally click on this now, Deck Screener. It will bring them to the exact place where they need to be with that particular token. Obviously FTF100 as it is. Also, it will take you to the legit website and it will take you to the legit X account. So we've just clicked on X. As you can see, it will take them straight over to exactly where they need to be, not a scammy site and stuff like that. Yeah, because that's very important as well. Yeah, also Telegram. Yeah, so as you can see, it'll bring you there. So it does all the links for them as well. Now, there are other platforms out there like Axiom and Bird's Eye and stuff like that. But they are highly complicated and they are really, in my opinion, for you guys that have at least been in crypto for a year or so and you know the ropes. This is a very, very simple one that if a family member wants to just come over and check and think, I just want to have a real quick check to see if that project's any good, blah-de-blah-de-blah. So let's do another one. Pre-rich. Let's do pre-rich. Now this has come down quite a bit pre-rich at the moment, but let's check them out. What this would come out at. We're going to check really quickly, go through a few very quick, just so we can see what the scanner brings up and what it says to us. So scan the token. Pre-rich comes up as a 0. Verified. So we know straight away it's on at least CoinGecko. Yeah. Etc, etc, etc. Average liquidity. $20, 25,000. Adequate, but could be deeper. Yeah. And then here we go again. So you could like click on here, that take you to the pre-rich website, and at least you know you're going onto the right website. Yep. So I don't want to get confused with too many links out here, guys. Let's get rid of some of these. Right. Let's try a dodgy one. Well, I say dodgy one, you know, I'm just going to go with something that's just come out. Yeah. The risky shit. Yeah. What's this? No racist. 1 million. Okay. Let's check this out, you know. Oh, we already know it's got low liquidity. So let's see what the rug checker would say on this one, right? Let's see if it gets it right. Now, guys, this is obviously in beta format as well. And as time goes on, this will get more and more. Oh, there you go. Bosh. Right? No racist. Right. 90 to 100%. Yeah. Potential risk before investing. High risk can bring huge gains if you get in early enough with these projects, but the lines tread carefully. Warn the pride. Oh, and this is another thing, guys. So each of these tokens, if it gets a good old thumbs up, you can just click on this. It will take you to your X account, and it will have an automatic post. Yeah. So high risk, no races, hit 90 to 100% risk factor, and you could click post. Now, what does that do for us at FTF100? Imagine this, you've got some really, really good projects out there, guys, all going tooth and nail, and they get a good score from us, and their communities are out there and think, you know what, this is a thumbs up from FTF100, and they do posts. Well, then we get a little bit of free advertising as well. Yeah. So it's a snowball effect. Over time, you know, you will get projects that will use us as to check their own particular project. And then we'll get a little post with this coming up. Boom, post, job done. So let's check one more out. Now, I know AWR's okay. Let's check out Lolcoin, right? Now, I know this is heavily botted, right? Because, look, you can just check. Give it a few seconds. Look, see, this is just over and over again. Now, will it pick this up? Will it pick up that there's volume botting being done here? Yeah. Now, you'd look at this and think, yep. Now, I'm not saying you cannot make money out of this, guys. If you got in down here at the beginning, just because they're volume botting, yes, you can make money. Yeah. What you have to watch is tokens when they very, very first launch, if they're doing fake volume botting and they hold the majority of the token. But let's have a look at Lolcoin. And all of this, guys, is to try to help prevent a lot of yous out there, especially if you're new to crypto, basically losing your money, right? Now, Lolcoin scores a 15%. Yep. So it's not saying it's a rug and all the rest of it, and it's not giving it a good one. It is verified, so we know straight away it's at least on CoinGecko. But you get a proceed with caution here. Few flags, but potential. But there is potential that does remain. Yeah. So, but watch your six. Yeah. And this one is alert the pride. Yeah. Now, why has it scored a 15 and not a 0? And there you go. Look, it's brought it up. Artificial volume propping. Bot activity detective, maintain momentum, and then you can come over to the question mark, and it'll give you a bit of an explainer of what that actually means. Yeah, but yet again, you can go over to the Telegram, the socials, and everything else. And if you want to do more due diligence, like Deck Screener, click on Deck Screener. It will take you straight to the Lolcoin here. You can click on like the bubble maps. Yeah, and as you can see. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few there. Now, I can't talk. I've got loads of little wallets myself on FTF100. Yeah, but I don't do volume buying. So that is more or less that with what I call the token checker. As I said, check, double check. Don't just go by this. Yeah, this is there for what I call a quick scan that you ain't got to go through all the faff and doing settings and stuff. This will go out there and do that for you. Yeah, and give you a brief idea of whether you should or shouldn't go into a particular project. Yeah. Right, Tangem. Yeah. Now, looking what I call long-term, guys, we are already listed on Tangem as that you can have it on the hardware wallet, FTF100. As you can see, so we are listed. So if you do own FTF100 and you want to put your token on a Tangem wallet, which I think is a fantastic wallet. I do have a Tangem wallet. then yes, I would by all means say to you, you know, unless you're trading, you know, you can use what you want to do is diversify. Have what you call your long-term holdings, your bigger holdings on a cold wallet, yeah, and then your other assets that you may do day to day. Basically, guys, spread your wealth out onto many different platforms. But what I call your bigger holdings have in a hardware wallet. Now you might say, okay, FTF100 is listed, but don't Tangem list everyone? No, they don't. Let's try Lolcoin. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know if we can actually put a contract address in here, can we? If not, I'll just put LOL. No, right, that won't come up. Let's just put in LOL then. LOL. Right, yes, no. No. Right, so it doesn't look like it supports it. Yeah. Now, the other one was Rocket. Yeah. Now, these are what you call memes that, no, see, Rocket. Yeah, and they're the meme ones that are the narrative at the moment. Narrative coins, you tend to find, like the bigger companies like Tangem, they won't list it because they know that they're short-lived plays. Yeah, and I don't know if Tangem has something in place where they detect this, you know, where they don't want to be associated with it. Because if I was a big company like them, I would most certainly you know, not be listing stuff that's volume botted like this, you know, like fake stuff. Now, Doge, as you can see, did I spell that right? Doge. Doji, right? So you've got Doge and then you've got Baby Doge, yeah? So both of them are supported digital assets as well, yeah? And so on and so forth. So a step in the right direction for us being accepted on the Tangem hardware wallet itself. Next step with Tangem is because you have got Tangem Pay. And then obviously with us, we want to be a payment system eventually. And guys, you can get a real fancy ring and stuff with Tangem as well. Like you can have a ring instead of just the black cards. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, basically at the end of the day with Tangem, if your coin is say listed with them, theoretically, and you know, I don't know this, yeah, but theoretically, coins that are listed on there, eventually you should be able to use Tangem Pay, which is like, say, your Google Pay. Look, use your crypto for everyday spending, yeah, well, you'll just tap. A bit like what you can do with FTF100 at the moment now. Theoretically, it's not a tap system, but you can scan with your barcode. Say you got two friends and you hold FTF100, your friend doesn't. But he wants some and you want to buy a packet of crisp off of him, you can send him some FTF100 tokens with a scan of a barcode. So it's a similar sort of thing. But if you own a Tangem wallet, guys, you can get the Tangem Pay for free. Yeah, so I highly suggest coming. So, yeah, I think we'll leave it at that, guys. And, yeah, catch you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. And as always, be lucky in crypto and peace out.